Elizabethan society was defined by the rigid hierarchy of the great chain of being. This system of order was topped by God and the angels, but placed the monarch at the summit of the human category, followed by nobles who were rich and upper class, the gentry who may have been lesser nobles and merchants, and then the poor, or peasants as they may have been referred to. Under humanity, there were also categories for animals, plants, and non-living objects as well.
Besides the structure of society, there was also a solid structure of government in Elizabethan England. The Elizabethan government was centered on the monarch, who ruled by divine right, making all major policy decisions. The monarch was supported by the Privy Council, who were chosen by the monarch as advisors to help them to rule. There were 19 members that met regularly, but Elizabeth had to make sure she selected the council carefully. Parliament were below the Privy Council, with the Houses of Commons and Lords passing laws and legislation. The general day-to-day of England was controlled by the Lord Lieutenants, who were often members of the Privy Council that were given responsibility over an area of England, and local justices of the peace who were law and order in England.
While Elizabeth I was the queen, her position on the throne and people's perception of her was not straightforward. Elizabeth I was highly intellectual yet cautious, often being indecisive, which actually worked in her favor because she did not rush into risky actions. Ruling a patriarchal society as the Virgin Queen, there was the belief that her gender made it impossible for her to rule England on her own, and there was pressure on her to be married, and she also did not have any children. Her single status was a strategic tool, ensuring her power was not diminished by a husband, and addressing the challenge of her legitimacy. Her legitimacy would prove to be a reign-long problem, as Catholics did not accept her mother's marriage to Henry VIII.